Hello YouTube, this video is an overview of my battery relocation project for the J-Flight 145RB SLX Baja edition. Originally the battery was located at the front of the trailer on the tongue in this black battery box. The battery was originally connected with this cable, which you can see from a few years in the sun has turned from red to orange, even though it was tucked away down here basically in the shade. The sun still has degraded the insulation. The original battery is a marine RV battery, not a true deep cycle battery, but rated at 550 cold cranking amps, which is approximately 75 amp hours. Besides the cabling being exposed to the sun, the lack of security on this box, which was secured only with a nylon strap, are a couple of the reasons that I'm performing this upgrade. Originally, the cable ran down into this area to a circuit breaker panel, and then all the wires were routed into this hole, which you can see is obstructed by a screw. I removed the grommet from that hole and placed it in this hole, which is unobstructed, and rerouted the remaining wires through that hole. The battery cabling and the circuit breaker panel have been relocated inside the camper, so let's go take a look. Get to revisit my recently remodeled bench. So originally the battery cables would come up through one of these two holes in the floor. The ground cable was routed to this ground strip, which it still is, and then the positive would go to the battery or power distribution box. The power distribution is now hooked to the circuit breaker panel, and this is the relocated battery positive connection. Both the positive and the negative cables are rerouted underneath the refrigerator, which is here, over to this cabinet, which is located directly below the sink. And it's a Renogy 100 amp hour vent-free AGM battery, and it is designed to not vent hydrogen gas, which is produced during the charging of normal batteries, such as the original battery, which cannot be mounted on the inside of the camper. This battery, however, is designed to not vent the hydrogen gas and therefore is safe to mount inside. And again, get the light. I just cut a notch big enough to run the two wires through underneath the refrigerator and route them through the battery. I wanted to have the terminals placed on the inside, so all the information is facing away. Sorry, Renogy. Here's the decal they gave me, which is pretty cool. The battery is mounted in a NOCO Group 31 battery tray. It's screwed down to the floor with 8 screws. It originally came with this battery strap, which went underneath the tray, and it was probably adequate, but it did allow the battery to slide back and forth a little bit. So I got the tie-down strap from O'Reilly Auto Parts, as well as these battery terminal insulators, just to prevent any possible shorting. And the power distribution unit in the Jayco 145RB is this 8735, 8740. And I did some research on that, and it is the proper charging unit to use with the AGM battery. And so that's one of the other reasons that I chose the Renogy, in addition to being the most easily available and budget-friendly options. I purchased the Renogy 100 amp hour battery about a year ago at Walmart for $199, I believe. The price has increased a little bit now to, I think, $280, $290 depending, but it's still readily available. Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart all still sell the battery. So by having the battery inside, I have gained 25 amp hours and prevented wire degradation by the sun and potential battery theft. In addition, I've freed up some space on the tongue of the trailer if I should choose to install a tongue box or additional propane tanks or anything that I might decide would work out there. I think this battery is about as perfect of a fit as you can get for this space in this camper, and I am very satisfied with the result. In addition, I have purchased a cigarette lighter adapter. I just plug it into the TV power outlet, and it's got a voltmeter on it. I'm sure it's not the most accurate, but it's a good monitoring tool for when you're camping, just to kind of keep an eye on the battery level. So hopefully this will be useful to you if you have a J Flight 145RB and you would like to relocate the battery inside. Thank you for watching.